Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Gohan transforms into Super Saiyan 2, and with his father's strength, the father-son Kamehameha completely destroys Cell. Now the Cell is gone for good. They are back into peaceful times. During this time, Gohan is thinking, well, he wants to pursue his dream of becoming a scholar. However, what if another powerful foe such as Cell shows up? His dad isn't here. His dad is in the afterlife, and someone needs to train in order to protect Earth. Therefore, he decides to train, and together with Vegeta and Piccolo, the trio train together during the 7-year time skip before the Buu arc. As usual, Goku is training with King Kai, and nothing changes there, and Goku still unlocks Super Saiyan 3. So now for some power scaling. Goku will be around 1.8 times Gohan's Cell Game Super Saiyan 2 self as a Super Saiyan 2, while Vegeta will be slightly behind at 1.6 times Gohan's power, or Gohan will actually be 2.5 times stronger than his canon self in the Cell Saga. Now, as usual, Gohan is forced to join the tournament by Videl, and then Goku comes back to the real world from the afterlife, and this leads on to Gohan's energy being absorbed by Yamo and Popovich. After that, they follow Yamo and Popovich to the base, and this is where Dabura the Demon King shows up. He destroys Ginto and spits at Piccolo and Krillin. However, Piccolo, who has actually been training, is way stronger than before, and he actually manages to dodge it. However, Krillin is still struck by the spin and still turns to stone. However, since Gohan was much stronger in this version, his energy actually immediately led to the revival of Majin Buu. Now this leads on to an epic fight between Majin Buu, Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku. The fight is intense, and Goku realizes that 3 Super Saiyan 2s ain't enough, so he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, completely blowing Vegeta and Gohan at his amazing power. Afterwards, the trio launch their beams into one beam and completely destroys Majin Buu. And that's how the Buu arc ends. Yes, very fast. And afterwards, they celebrate at the lookout. However, just this time, Majin Buu isn't there, and Mr. Satan doesn't get the respect that Goku gives him. Another thing is that King Kai isn't actually freed from the Z Sword because they never actually get to go to Supreme Kai's place, so El Kai is still stuck in the Z Sword, unfortunately. Afterwards is the 2-year time skip before Dragon Ball Super. During this time, Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta all train intensely, and because they know that a foe will be coming soon, they just have this weird feeling. And on Beerus' planet, Whis wakes Beerus up. Whis shows Goku defeating Frieza, and Goku and Vegeta and Gohan training together, and Beerus is actually very interested in the Saiyans. So he decides to pay a visit to Earth. Also, he also dreamt of the Super Saiyan God. That's the main reason why he went to visit them in the first place. So yeah, he wants to find the Super Saiyan God. At Bulma's party, Beerus approaches them, and since no Majin Buu is there, he doesn't actually get angry or anything. However, his patience starts to run short and demands to fight Saiyans. Afterwards, Gohan transforms into Super Saiyan 2, Goku into Super Saiyan 3, and Vegeta into Super Saiyan 2. All 3 of them fight Beerus at the same time. However, Beerus still outmatches all 3 of them. They don't know what to do, and they completely lose. However, the Dragon Balls are brought up, and Shenron tells them how to summon a Super Saiyan God, and through the Super Saiyan God ritual, Super Saiyan God Gohan is born. He fights Beerus, and he puts up a good fight. However, he falls back into his Super Saiyan state. However, even in his Super Saiyan state, he still gives Beerus a very good fight, and Beerus is very impressed by the Saiyans. He can't believe that anyone with this much power actually existed out there. So, as he prepares to destroy the Earth, he actually falls asleep. Yes, feign his own sleep, so to protect his own reputation as a destroyer. So the Earth is bad, and afterwards, when Vegeta sees Whis on Earth dining with Bulma, he actually invites Goku and Gohan over, and they have this extra 6 months of training on Beerus's planet. And yeah, Gohan comes over too. I mean, he still goes over to Earth like occasionally because he needs to sort out his scholar duties, and in order to do that, he just borrows his father's instant transmission. And yeah, now the Resurrection F arc. Frieza has revived the Dragon Balls, and knowing that Goku actually defeated Majin Buu, he is shocked and amazed at the same time. So he decided that he would train to draw out all of his potential latent ability. And during this time, Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta also continue training as well. And yeah, they're on Beerus's planet when suddenly Frieza's army arrives on Earth. Piccolo, Tien, Krillin, and Roshi rush the scene and fight the army pretty easily. Piccolo actually stood a chance against Frieza in his final form, actually trading some blows with him because he's actually much stronger. Frieza is actually pretty amazed at Piccolo's power, but shrugs it off and tells Piccolo that he has still one more form that he hasn't revealed. He powers up and transforms into Golden Frieza. Everyone is shocked at the intense power of Frieza, and Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan sense his power on Beerus's planet as well. So how will they fight this newly powered up Frieza? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Super. Looks at Frieza and powers up. His ki emanates the entire wasteland and transforms into Super Saiyan Blue. Everyone is shocked at this new level of power, and Goku and Vegeta are both impressed by Gohan. Gohan releases his fighting stance and then rushes in. The fight is intense. Gohan trades blows with Frieza sometimes punching Gohan and kicking Gohan, while Gohan sometimes gut punches Frieza. However, Gohan actually seems to have the upper hand, because in this what if, Gohan actually continued training, and this resulted in him being actually much stronger than Golden Frieza. After a while, Frieza couldn't keep up with Gohan anymore, and Gohan charges up his final Kamehameha and destroys Golden Frieza. Frieza is scared and is erased from existence. Now time for the Universe 6 tournament arc. As usual, Goku and Vegeta head in the hyperbolic time chamber to do some training. 3 years worth of training, exactly. During the time in the hyperbolic time chamber, Goku and Vegeta both managed to master Super Saiyan Blue. And afterwards, during this time, even though Gohan was originally ahead of them, they actually managed to surpass Gohan, with Goku actually being slightly ahead of Gohan and Vegeta just being on par with Gohan, because Gohan didn't actually go into the hyperbolic time chamber because he wanted to sort out his scholar duties. During the time chamber, also manages to employ Kaioken with Super Saiyan Blue. And yeah, they come out, and after that they make their way to the tournament arena. So like in canon, they actually hold a test for the tournament, and Goku actually barely passes this time. However, since Majin Buu was actually completely eradicated from existence by Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan, Majin Buu is actually replaced by Gohan this time. And Gohan, who has a high inclination towards fighting, actually decides to join the tournament and suspend his scholar duties. Afterwards, Goku marches into the arena against Butamo. He knocks Butamo out, and then after that fights Frost in his Super Saiyan form. Even though Goku is way stronger, he still falls for Frost poison and still ends up getting knocked out of the arena. Piccolo then comes in. Piccolo is also stronger due to training with Gohan and Vegeta during the 7-year time skip. He actually is on par with Final Form Frost and manages to outmaneuver him in a few martial arts aspects due to him being a great martial artist. The fight was intense between Piccolo and Frost. Piccolo actually manages to knock Frost out of the arena, however, he falls down and loses due to the poison that Frost actually injected into him. Upon further inspection, they realized that Frost was actually not playing fair, so Goku was actually reinstated. Afterwards, Vegeta steps in and fights Vegeta. This Metal Man seemed to have no weakness, so he powered up into his Super Saiyan state. However, Vegeta still managed to keep up with him, so he charges out his final flash and launches it towards Vegeta. Vegeta barely manages to deflect it, and after that, Vegeta rushed towards Vegeta and punched him with such force that the entire arena shattered under their feet, with Vegeta being knocked out. Afterwards, Vegeta went to fight Kaba, and he was a fellow Saiyan, and Vegeta was actually pretty interested. So, like in canon, Vegeta teaches Kaba how to go Super Saiyan, and they both fight in their Super Saiyan states. However, Vegeta proved to be much stronger than what Kaba could handle, and even shows Kaba his Super Saiyan blue form. Kaba is amazed and is knocked out by one punch. Afterwards, the assassin Hit finally steps into the arena. Vegeta shows out his new power they attained in the hyperbolic timetable, mastered Super Saiyan Blue, with no stamina drain at all, therefore fully utilizing Super Saiyan Blue's power. Gohan is amazed that Goku and Vegeta managed to unlock this power in the time chamber. However, how will this fight go between Vegeta and Hit? Will the new power Vegeta attain be able to defeat Hit? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Super. Vegeta rushes in, however, Hit is suddenly in front of him, and he punches Vegeta through the gut. Vegeta falls back and doesn't know how that happened. He couldn't even see his movements. Vegeta was very angry and pondering how to approach him. He just assumed that Hit was too fast for him to see, so he actually grabbed Hit by the hand and tried to punch him. However, suddenly Hit was on top of him and punched him through the head. Vegeta drops down onto the floor, turns back to base, and forfeits. Afterwards, it's Gohan's turn. Gohan, having seen Goku and Vegeta master Super Saiyan Blue, actually tried it for himself and actually did it on his first try. However, even though he was stronger than Vegeta, he still loses because he powers up to advance his time skip to 0.5 seconds. Afterwards, he pushes Gohan into the ground and Gohan forfeits. Afterwards, Goku comes in. He powers up the Super Saiyan Blue immediately and readies his fighting stance. He tests out his time skip and realizes the flaw to it. However, he advances his time skip to 1 second this time and punches Goku through the stomach. Goku falls down and decides that if he wants to beat Hit, he'll have to use his trump card, the Kaioken. He powers up Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 2. Hit is still easily able to keep up with him. Afterwards, however, he powers up the time tree and punches Hit so hard that he flies out of the arena. Hit lands outside the arena and Goku wins. Goku shakes hands with Hit and promises to fight him one more time. Vegeta and Gohan are both impressed by Goku's power. Afterwards, as usual, Beerus asks Whis to use the Super Dragon Ball to wish Champa's Earth back, and their Trunks arc begins. Suddenly at Capsule Corp, a few weeks later, a time machine appears, and Trunks comes out, completely battered and injured. Bulma is shocked at this revelation. Why did Trunks come back? And she didn't have any healing equipment before. So he immediately dealt Whis to call Goku and Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta instant transmission back to Earth. Goku instant transmission to get a Senzu beam, and after that passes it to Trunks. Trunks slowly wakes up. The first thing he sees is Goku. He immediately punches Goku. Goku catches his trust and is very confused. Bulma slaps him and Trunks wakes up. He realizes that this is not Goku, this is actually just the normal Goku. He then tells them about the foe that he faced in the future, Goku Black. Suddenly, a portal appears from in the sky. Goku Black comes out. Trunks is shocked. He doesn't know how Goku Black followed him back here. However, this time instead of Goku taking the challenge, Gohan tells Goku that he will do it, cause his future self let Trunks down last time, and now he will help Trunks solve his problems. Gohan powers up, all the way up, not just to Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. He powers up all the way to Super Saiyan Blue. Goku Black looked shocked. He knew that they had this level of power but didn't expect them to use it against him at this time. He himself hasn't unlocked the God power yet. Gohan punches Goku Black so hard and Goku Black spits out survival. It's obvious that Gohan is on another level. Gohan smirks and tells Goku Black that he is nothing, and afterwards charges up his Kamehameha and destroys him. So Trunks' timeline is saved, right? Absolutely not. A few hours later, another unknown adversary appears. It's a Supreme Kai. Beerus is confused. First, a random dude looking like Goku appeared up with a time ring, and now another Supreme Kai appeared with a time ring. Doesn't know what's going on, and Zamasu explains that he and Goku Black have been working together to execute their plan, the Zero Mortals plan, to eradicate all the mortals existing. Beerus is shocked, however, doesn't want to intervene, so Gohan transforms into Super Saiyan Blue and charges at Zamasu. Afterwards, he punches Zamasu repeatedly many times. Zamasu seems to be happy. He seems to be hurting from it, but he doesn't care. Gohan is confused, but doesn't care. Just charges up a Kamehameha and completely eradicates Zamasu. However, a few seconds later, Zamasu just pops back up, unscattered. Gohan is shocked, and Zamasu explains that using the Super Dragon Balls, his body has achieved immortality. Gohan goes back down to base, not knowing what to do. He looks over to Goku and then to Lord Beerus. However, even Beerus Hakai cannot destroy immortal beings. So how will the Z Fighters handle this threat? Find out today on Dragon Ball Super. So Gohan and Vegeta stay back to fight Zamasu, while Goku and Whis go gather the Super Dragon Balls, their only way to counteract Zamasu's regeneration. However, Zamasu started to wear both Gohan and Vegeta down. Though both of them are way stronger than Zamasu, Zamasu just keeps coming back and he can't do anything. They even drop back God to save some stamina, however it isn't enough. They are slowly tiring out. Gohan is also very tired. Despite him mastering Super Saiyan God, he still cannot maintain the form for very long periods of time. About an hour later, suddenly Zamasu's hand got cut off and it didn't regenerate back. Vegeta looked at Gohan and raised his hand up. He charged his godly flash and destroyed Zamasu completely. Turns out, Goku and Whis actually requested permission from Champa to go into Universe 6 to get the Super Dragon Balls. Afterwards, this is the end of the Goku Black arc. Now, Trunks returns to his past, and it's time for Goku and Hit's fight. Due to Goku actually being stronger in this timeline, the fight between Hit and Goku actually doesn't go the same. Goku actually adapts to Hit's methods way faster than he did in original canon, and actually defeats Hit quickly. However, Hit still manages to get a jump on him, and still manages to kill him one time, while Goku launches the beam up into the air to revive himself. Now, it's the Tournament of Power. So, we start off with the Tournament of Power, with Gohan saving Tien from getting eliminated by the sniper. Originally, Tien was supposed to go down with the sniper because he let his guard down. However, since Gohan is way stronger in this timeline, he actually manages to save Tien. However, Frost still gets Krillin out. Frost wants to go after Gohan because Gohan knocked him out during the Universe 6 tournament. So he runs towards Gohan. However, Gohan saw him and knows that he's a threat that needs to be eliminated. He doesn't hesitate. He transforms into Super Saiyan Blue and completely knocks Frost out immediately. Frost is really angry and tries to attack Gohan from the external arena, however was erased by Lord Zeno. Afterwards, everything goes as usual except Goku and Jiren's fight. Goku, who is slightly stronger in this timeline, actually puts up quite a good fight against Jiren. With the Spirit Bomb, instead of using one hand, Jiren has to use two hands this time. However, Goku ultimately still loses, and the Spirit Bomb consumes him. Suddenly, with a flash of light, Goku awakens to Ultra Instinct Omen. He looks intensely at Jiren, and as he walks over Jiren, he suddenly spits up and suddenly right in front of Jiren. Everyone is shocked at the insane speed displayed by Goku, and the fight between Goku and Jiren begins. Goku is stronger than Ken, however, Jiren is still stronger than Goku in UI Omen. Though Jiren couldn't adapt to Goku as much since this is his first encounter with UI Omen, he still manages to defeat Goku. However, Goku manages to do quite a lot of damage to him. Afterwards, is Kaba's fight with Mona. So Kaba never unlocked Super Saiyan. So he didn't have Super Saiyan even during the Tournament of Power because Vegeta didn't actually teach him. Gohan was actually his opponent and only gave him a few tips, and Kaba still didn't know how to access it. So he was getting completely destroyed by Mona. However, in a burst of anger, he transformed in the original Super Saiyan. However, even as a Super Saiyan, he is no match for Mona. However, before Mona can knock Kaba off, Frieza immediately comes out of nowhere and turns golden. He knocked Mona and Kaba out at the same time. Frieza says, "I wouldn't miss up an opportunity to knock out a Saiyan monkey." Afterwards is Goku's fight with Caulifla and Kale. So since Kaba never unlocked Super Saiyan, he never actually taught Caulifla or Kale how to tap into Super Saiyan. So Kale never gets to control her Berserker powers, and Caulifla never taps into Super Saiyan 2. However, during that fight, Caulifla actually manages to tap into Super Saiyan. However, Goku as a Super Saiyan 2 is more than enough to handle both of them. However, right before they were eliminated, they fused in the Kefla, and Goku, who hasn't warmed up enough to regain all his stamina, is actually couldn't even turn into a Super Saiyan God at this time. So Gohan steps in, and however is no match for Kefla in her normal Super Saiyan state. Since Caulifla couldn't turn Super Saiyan 2 in this version of events, this Kefla can never turn Super Saiyan 2 as well. However, before Gohan was eliminated, he transforms into Ultra Instinct Omen as well. Everyone is shocked and Goku is impressed. His son has achieved what he achieved as well. Now, for the fight between Sonya, Pirina, Piccolo and Gohan, Gohan actually handles both of them very easily this time. Piccolo doesn't even have to put in any effort, and Gohan actually single-handedly already eliminates both of them. Now, Damon, the small bug, who actually eliminated Piccolo in the original version, this time actually eliminates Tien instead, and Piccolo actually gets to stay in for a little longer. Now, Goku and Vegeta go and fight Jiren. Goku taps into the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, while Vegeta taps into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution. They fight Jiren, but to no avail. Jiren is just way too strong for them, both of them. During the fight between Gohan, Android 17 and Toppo, Gohan actually manages to knock Toppo out because Gohan actually leaks above Toppo, even in his Super Saiyan Blue form. Toppo never gets to become his God Destruction form. This is due to Frieza not being there to anger Toppo. Toppo, who in the original canon had to throw away all his pride due to Frieza backstabbing him, but this time Gohan just easily takes care of him. Goku in one last desperate attempt, turns into UI Omen. And due to him being stronger than canon, he actually pushes Jiren to break through his limits and unleash his full potential. Full power Jiren. So, the fight between full power Jiren and UI Omen begins. Goku is no match. However, in one last desperate attempt, he turns into Master UI. Goku is leagues above Jiren in this version, and Jiren cannot keep up, no matter how much he tries. And Jiren is ultimately defeated. Goku doesn't say a word, he just blasts Jiren right out of the arena. This time, he doesn't run out of stamina. And in the end, the Super Dragon Balls are brought up. The wish is given to Goku and Vegeta because they are the MVPs of the tournament actually. And so, Goku and Vegeta both wish for the same thing, to revive all the universes. And now that is the end of this what if. What if Gohan continued training? If you liked this series, feel free to leave a like and subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video.